Obviously, there's spoilers and stuff in the Wikipedia, so I will keep you up to date with the bracket vocally through the stream as we go on. So what you need to know for now is that this is in the top side of the bracket, and this is obviously the round of 8 match, so it's a best of 3. So, to the bottom right hand side, our Blue Protoss player is going to be herO, who we actually saw advancing out the group yesterday after losing to Keen but taking down Bunny. We didn't get to see any of his PvZ, only PvTs, so we don't really know what exactly he's going to get up to in this matchup. As we're going to be having to the top left-hand side, the Red Zerg player from #OnFire. It's Bly. So, going to set up into this and see what's going to happen. Woody looks hungover or tired. I'm definitely not hungover. I have not had a chance to have a drink in a long time. Well, when I was in Brazil, I guess. But no, I guess maybe just tired. I slept quite a lot though, so maybe it's just the light. Who knows? Does it matter? No. I don't actually feel tired. I feel pretty good today. Very stressed out. There's a lot to get done before BlizzCon, but I'd like to say I'm getting there, but I'm really not. There's lots of stuff to get done, but I'm making progress. I'm getting a YouTube video set up. We're almost set to have YouTube videos scheduled for the next 4 weeks or something. And then there's some other bits and pieces. There's a big announcement tomorrow, which I'm just trying to figure out. I think I haven't really started it, but I should be able to get it all done tonight, so that should be okay. And so on and so on. And anyways, that's all going on, so it is a bit busy, but just trying to get sorted. Anyways, Overlord coming down to the lower right hand side to start things off, and we're just going to be seeing this probe from herO just coming in to scout now. Bly, a little bit of an interesting start with this hatchery off to the side rather than in the natural. herO not scouting at all, so when he comes in, he might overreact a little bit to this. And as he comes in, he'll go check the third base immediately, I think. So he's going to go straight over to the third base, and he's just going to check this out and say, okay, cool. So this is actually pretty normal overall, nothing really too crazy to be aware of at this point. Now, it is a map where link floods, etc. can be very, very popular because it is a map in which there's a wide natural ramp, there's a wide access, and it's hard to hold that sort of position. It's very easy for Overlords to get into position here or here to drop up into the main base of Zerglings as well. So we can maybe watch out for that as we see a Twilight Council come down straight away from herO, starting to see what sort of tech he's getting into in these early stages already. As we're going to see a single Adept going to start shading up through the center of the map, having a little bit of a look to see what is going on. So herO just shading up here, this probe still alive from earlier. And a few things just going around the left-hand side, another Overlord making third hatchery. It actually seems that Bly for now has been somewhat standard. He's only on 21 workers though. And there is an evolution chamber. Is this the point where we start to see Zerglings? Well, it very well may be. As we see 6 more starting up, it looks as though it may very well be that Link Flood coming in. It's just such a popular build on this map for players who like to play somewhat aggressively. And you know what? That's 2 different holes in the wall, right? That's not a wall off, is it? Is it? It might be. It might be one of those positions which is like, it doesn't look like it at all, but it actually is. Anyways, probes are going to go down. 4 of them killed already. That's not a bad start for the first 6 Zerglings. You're going to see more Lings continue coming across the map. There's a drop in Overlord to the right-hand side, not an Overlord to the left here this time around. Dark Shrine on the waist. I mean, it's tough because actually usually a Dark Shrine is good at holding this sort of stuff off. The problem is in this game is that against only Zerglings, Dark Shrine doesn't quite do enough damage fast enough, and there's no filling of the wall just yet. More Zerglings get in, and herO's going to be taking damage again right from the start here. We're going to see a Stalker coming down to the low ground. Probe's going to push this away. I think he's going to come in as well and see what else they can do. I mean, more probes already just going down. 5 more workers have been killed in the last few moments. Morling's going to stream in again, and herO's just having a nightmare. He's not stopping this at all. Bly doesn't even have to use his drop in Overlord. As we just see Lings, well, he'll get overcharged away, but now the Mothership Core already has no energy to work with. There's a lot of Lings in the main base. They're going to scout the Dark Shrine as well, so you can just start up Spore Crawlers defensively to make sure he's not going to take any damage from that. And I mean, the Stalker will go down, a few more probes will go down. At this point, Bly's just having the time of his life. He's taking a worker lead, which is more than he wants to do with this sort of attack. And herO's just going to GG out, seeing that he can't really do anything at all. GG. Bly is going to take game number 1. The SGL is on break, so just bringing you these matches from last week, which we missed. And as we bring you these matches from last week, which we missed, that's pretty much all there is to bring you. But again, exciting announcements to come and stuff happening all over the place. So we have to the bottom right-hand side, the Blue Zerg player. Let's hear it for On Fire's Bly, of course, also from Team Expert. And to the upper left-hand side, the red Protoss player, slipping up a little bit against the aggression of Bly in the early stages of game number 1. Let's see if he can bounce back. It is herO here to the bottom left-hand side of the map. Top left-hand side of the map, my apologies. Bly already sending a drone up the left side though, so looking as though we might get into some pretty quick action straight away once more. Maybe some proxy hatch plays to see what exactly Bly can get up to here. And there's that proxy hatch just coming down to the left hand side. So proxy hatch down to the left. And there's going to be seeing a gateway coming up at the front. There's going to be a gas coming up behind this, of course. Hatch gas pool. Obviously, this time around, the gas is going to be used somewhat aggressively. Might not get Zergling speed, but rather go straight into a herO to attack at the front. So it depends a lot on how exactly you want to do things. But I think in general, the Roaches and Ravagers are the best way to do this rather than kind of link flooding through. And it's just going to be seeing the Cybercore coming up as well. Now, it is a 2-gate opening, so herO, in a way, is in one of the better positions he can be in. In another way, it's like, it depends how you want to hold it. If you hold it with pure units, then this could be okay. If you'd rather hold it with kind of tech-based units, then actually this is kind of bad because you're slowing down your tech, because you're actually investing into 2 gateways and you can invest into a lot of gateway units. And this sort of depends how fast he's going to see all of this. I mean, something good against a proxy hatchery isn't immortal, especially this variant is immortal, able to kind of push through those spine crawlers very easily, and so on and so on. So we'll see what happens here as these few drones are a little bit slow to get over the map. I mean, I guess they're going to arrive just about on time. I mean, you have to wait for the hatchery to finish to build spines anyway, so actually going to be a bit more on time than I thought they were going to be. As herO now, for the first time, will start to see this creep spread, so he'll begin to see what's going on. His 2 adepts are on the way out, sees the spine crawlers as well. I mean, does he commit to the adepts? It looks as though he might, just because they're so close to finishing. I feel as though after this he can't just make more adepts though. I think you need something along the lines of stalkers or so. That said, I mean, he's actually getting only lings as Bly right now. No sign of a Rotron. A pylon to the front to overcharge. I don't think it's in time though. I think the spines get rid of this too early on. Probe's going to pull out as well though, so herO really quite serious about just never letting these spine crawlers come up at all. There's the first cancel, as we're going to see probes. Do not want to chase too much. They want to make sure they stay in range to kind of keep fighting the spines. Pylon does finish spine. And over here, well, there's only 1 spine left. A couple of lingers coming in. Overcharge as well. And herO is looking pretty good so far. I like this defense. A lot of lost mining time, but that said, he does delay the spine crawlers a heavy amount. That does make quite the difference. We're going to be seeing these couple of zealots, these adepts, coming forwards again. There's just enough of them to sort of fight a spine crawler here, get into a little kind of a choke point where Zerglings are not going to trade very effectively. Membership Force still just chasing forwards as well. Another spine starts to build. I think the spines are going to go up though, and that might be somewhat problematic. This queen goes down. Time to back away from these spine crawlers then before he takes too much damage on them. As we see, lings with ling speed starting to come in as well. I still feel herO's defending this pretty well so far though. I mean, again, he slowed down the initial spines, and that is definitely important as we're going to be seeing the spine moving forwards now. No energy for the overcharge just yet. It's kind of weird, right? Because he still has... Oh, he's going to pull probes again. I don't know about this. Like, I felt the first time to delay the spines was nice, but this second time, when the spines are already up, I mean, he's going to get rid of one of them, but there's so many Zerglings here as well. Overcharge going down. Okay, now I don't like this for herO, because all of a sudden he's losing so many units, and Bly is continuing to just pick away at so many of these. So, Bly continuing to do a very good job right now. 8 more Zerglings in production. We're just going to be seeing that overcharge fading away from the pylon. A couple of adepts here, the zealot's still here as well. Ling's going to come in. They surround. They will help to clean up, and honestly, herO's just going to lose pretty much everything. I mean, even if a couple of these units get away, it's still been some heavy losses for him. That zealot goes down at the end. This one last adept will also go down. Of course, I mean, it wasn't the last adept. There was one more on the wall, but it was like 1 extra adept for Bly to kill, and he got it. And now this adept is not in the wall either. herO is just going to lose this game, I think. I mean, a couple of zealots, Pro was pulled again, but the spine crawls are just somewhat unstoppable. Relax, says herO as he types on out. Bly will take game number 2. Wow, herO with the excuse. I love it. GG's. Bly takes game number 2 here, and he will be advancing through to the semi